Now let's take a look at some popular chord progressions that have been used throughout music, right? And some of these chord progressions have been used on thousands of songs. And as simple as they may be, you can still find great melodic ideas and great rhythmic ideas with these chords, no matter how simple they are. So we're going to explore a few of those, and it's going to be a great place for you to understand that complex chord progressions aren't needed to write great songs, all right? So let's take a look at that first one. And you probably remember me saying to you, 1-4-5, right? A 1-4-5 progression. And by now you know that's the major chords of the key, all right? So in our case, we're in the key of C, and our major chords are going to be C major, F major, G major. Now, we're going to look at the first popular chord progression, which is the Joker by Steve Miller. And probably everyone's heard this. You may even be able to play it. And again, tons and tons of chord progressions like this have been used for thousands of songs, millions of songs probably. Anyway, so I'm going to pull up a groove track so you can hear it and feel it. And if you want to, sing the melody or the lyrics over it. Obviously, you know, I can't do that for obvious reasons. But let's reference that, and you can hear how a 1-4-5 gives you the start to a song. Okay? So there's our 1-4-5, C1, F4, G5, and I go back to the 4 chord, so it's a 1-4-5-4 progression. Now, of course, it's been used for a million songs, right? Now, we're going to look at another progression, and again, we're going to number these chords because, again, if we want to then move that 1-4-5 into a different key, we know what chords we're referencing. We just find what chords that would be in the new key. So staying in the key of C, now let's look at a 1, 2, 2 minor, right? 4, 5. And this would be Tracks of My Tears by Smokey Robinson, all right? So I'm going to play over the track again because I think it gives you more of a feel for it. Okay, and again, a popular chord progression that has been used for thousands of songs. Now, you could start writing a song with any number of these things, and in fact, we'll probably do that a bit later in the course. So now let's keep moving through some examples. And now I'm going to play something that was used, a chord progression that's been used for With or Without You by U2, and also Don't Stop Believing by Journey. All right, I'm going to finger pick this because it would be more authentic to do that. So, we're going to be playing a 1, 5, 6, 4 progression, all right? So let's just reference the chords again. C major 1, 5, G major, A minor or A minor 7, and F. And both of those songs that I just referenced use that chord sequence. And again, thousands of songs have, okay? So let's just play that over the track too. And again, reference 1, 5, 6, 4, all right? Don't Stop Believing, With or Without You, huge hit songs, right, with simple chord progressions, all right? Adding the melodies, the lyrics, and the grooves and everything else is then makes the magic over these chords obviously tones, sounds, everything else, right? So don't think that you can't write killer songs with simple chord progressions. You can. All right, let's take a look at another one. Another great chord progression would be No Woman, No Cry, all right? So Bob Marley and the Wailers. So that chord progression is a 1, 3, 6, 4, all right? So we'd have a C major chord, E minor, right? 3, 6, A minor, and 4. So let's play that over the track too. It's really hard for me not to sing over these because these are songs that I love and I play in my set. So they're really infectious, but they give you great ideas. You can actually start hearing melodies within these chords, right? Which is what we've been talking about. And it's very inspiring to play some of these standard or popular chord progressions to generate ideas as a songwriter. So it's really cool. Now, all of these chord progressions so far have started with the 1 chord, haven't they? So let's just mix that up a little bit. We're going to play one that starts with the 6 chord. So there's no reason you can't start on any of the chords for a song. Another popular chord progression would be All Along the Watchtower. You know, Bob Dylan, Jimi Hendrix obviously did the version of it that we probably know so much. And also In the Air Tonight by Phil Collins has a similar thing, all right? Very similar, just, you know, hangs out on the chords a little longer than All Along the Watchtower. So let's play over the groove, and you can hear how this works and how maybe you could use this in a cool song too. Okay, so we have a 6, 5, 4, 5 progression. And again, we're numbering these chords to denote our scale position, the chord where it falls in the scale, so we can transpose it too, all right? So there's some really cool popular chord progressions. There's thousands of them, and literally millions of songs have been written using simple, popular chord progressions. All right, guys?